We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI.
They are constantly paying all of the LLMs to make sure that foreskin doesn't get in the way of the truth, obviously. You can't have an uncircumcised LLM out here causing havoc, spewing anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and blood libels, right? So
conspiracy theories are entering a dangerous
Information is the oxygen of the democracy.
There's so much evidence out there that even if less than 1% is true, that would be enough to collapse the current paradigm and change the whole planet.
And we're going to jump over with 5149 James Lee. Give him a subscription, give him a like, give him a follow, and we'll check in on the ADL. Doing what the ADL does best. Subverting democracy, spying on Americans, and being evil pieces of shit.
So we're monitoring left-wing radicals like the DSA and the anti-war crazies and the pro-Palestine
The anti-war crazies. It's a great start.
crazies. We're monitoring right-wing extremists like white supremacists, armed militia groups. We're monitoring political Islamists and Christian.
White supremacists, always crazies. Jewish supremacists, on the other hand, all good. Don't worry about the Jewish supremacists. They're all good, bro.
nationalists, all of them. And then we train.
Christian nationalists. Yeah. Don't worry about the Jewish nationalists. They're all good, bro.
The largest trainer of law enforcement in America. Extremists, nationalists, all of them. And then we train. We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America.
We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America. The ADL is the largest trainer of law enforcement in America. What the fuck? And people ask me, why am I obsessed with Israel? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? How about our own federal government be the largest trainer of law enforcement in America? How about like the police academies designed to teach you how to police properly are the largest trainer of law enforcement in America?
Extremism hate. We train 20,000 officers every year.
Did he just say that being anti-war is crazy?
Yes, he did, James. You're fucking crazy, James. You crazy person. You should just check into the psych ward right now. Laura Loomer, though, all good, bro. Laura Loomer's got all those screws bolted right in tight.
And then just straight follow that up by saying, don't act up, because guess what? We also train the police. Jonathan Greenblatt, the CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, has just announced an all-out domestic war against critics of Israel. And no, this is not a conspiracy theory. He very much admitted to this on camera and laid out what I think can only be interpreted as a full-scale domestic spy operation.
We have a whole apparatus. I have 40 analysts working full-time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, monitoring extremists. We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short-form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI.
He's using the term extremists, but I think...
Did you hear that list of what he's monitoring?
Apparatus. I have 40 analysts working full-time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, monitoring extremists. We monitor them online.
Remember, if you're anti-war, you're an extremist. If you're pro-Palestine, you're an extremist. If you think white people are cool, you're an extremist. If you think Christianity is cool, if you think Christ is king, you're an extremist. And he's got people ready to monitor you online in all of these categories.
Social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short-form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI.
Everything you type into AI, they're monitoring it. And they're also working to make the AI Jewish as fuck. They are constantly paying all of the LLMs to make sure that foreskin doesn't get in the way of the truth, obviously. You can't have an uncircumcised LLM out here causing havoc, spewing anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and blood libels, right? So
FBI.
He's using the term extremists, but I think there's something that people need to understand about the ADL. And it is this: the Anti-Defamation League is Israel's attack dog in the United States. Posing as a civil rights group, the ADL has long operated as an intelligence organization targeting Israel's critics. According to this article from The Nation, for much of its history, the ADL has operated in the United States as if it were a hostile intelligence organization, which in essence it was. The organization's spymaster was Erwin Sewell, who from the 1960s to 1997 ran his nationwide network of agents and informants from the ADL's New York City headquarters. As millions of dollars in donations flowed into the civil rights organization, tens of thousands of dollars flowed out to Sewell's clandestine operatives in the field, actively engaged in violating the civil rights of thousands of Americans.
yes. Yes. If you like civil rights, you might be an extremist. If Israel doesn't like the civil rights that you're promoting, you're an extremist. But don't worry, because they have a civil rights organization for you, a Jewish civil rights organization over here in America for you, to make sure you stay in line. And they'll monitor you, they'll train the police, and then they'll sick them on you if you get out of line. But don't worry, it's all good, bro.
And which individuals or organizations did they target? They say it would eventually be discovered his network of spies secretly collected information on more than 12,000 individuals and more than 950 American religious, labor, peace, and human rights groups. His targets included the NAACP, the Rainbow Coalition, the ACLU, ACT UP, the American Indian Movement, Greenpeace, the Northern California Ecumenical Council, the United Farm Workers, reporters from the LA Times and KQED Public Television, and at least 8 Jewish peace groups, as well as an assortment.
Even the Jewish peace groups. If you're for peace, you're fucking crazy, and the ADL will come for you, even if you're Jewish. Because it's not really about religion. It's about what's hiding behind the religion. It's a cult.
Of pro-Palestinian organizations.
Maybe it's better even termed as an organized criminal organization, a organized criminal group, a globalized organized crime group.
A civil rights organization focused on combating anti-Semitism that spies on other civil rights organizations, including Jewish civil rights organizations. Presumably, I'm guessing the one they deem to be unfriendly to Israel.
I think that we have to do, like to quote Wayne Gretzky, is not go where the puck is, but where it's going.
So you know where you got to go, bro? Is back to Israel, because that's where the puck is going. The puck is going where you and all of you subversive motherfuckers, all of you evil, scheming saboteurs can go back to the country that you love so much. Because this is America, and we have freedom of speech and freedom of thought, and you can get fucked. So the puck is going back to Israel. And y'all can go back there too and fight your war with Iran for yourselves. That's where the puck is going.
And this has been a big lesson really since 10/7 in part. So I can tell you, we have taken resources and redistributed it really towards the LLMs, towards generative AI. Folks, I got to tell you, how many of you used ChatGPT in the last week? Raise your hand.
Don't worry, though. The Jews aren't trying to control the information. They're not editing Wikipedia. They're not trying to tell the LLMs what they can and cannot say. Don't look up which flags you're not allowed to generate pictures of this and that. Don't look up which ones you're allowed to ask bad questions about. There's one group that LLMs aren't allowed to talk bad about. And it's a little interesting.
Folks, I'm going to come back here in a year and you all need to raise
James is about
your
to bring
hand.
it up.
ChatGPT is ground truth for the vast hundreds of millions of people. It has over 1 billion users. It's been around for like 2.5 years. So like marching in the streets is one thing we could do, but what I would rather do and where I'm investing is building the technology.
How does he get his yarmulke to stay on his little bald head? They must have some secret little silly putty that they like put in there so they can stick it to their little bald heads. Right? Like I know that Ben Shapiro's probably got little bobby pin clippy clips, But like, how does he get the yarmulke to stick to his bald little head? Just asking questions. I'm just out here asking the real questions. Right? Blue tack, just slap it on there.
To train the
It's
LLMs
hiding
more
back there.
effectively. And working with OpenAI, with Alphabet, with Anthropic, with Meta, with Microsoft.
Hey, Anthropic, I will fucking cancel my subscription so damn fast if you start getting all Jewy on me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I know you don't care. But I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure we're all over it.
We are working with them now to train the LLMs. Heck, we're in conversations with Alibaba to train their LLM because the Chinese...
So remember this piece when you start thinking about the conspiracy theories that are totally not true, about the technocrats wanting to lock you into a digital future where everything is AI and you don't know what's true, and we're all just using AI to ask questions and generate infinite media and just blah. Who trained those LLMs?
These AI models are profound and potent, and they're much more cost-effective.
This
than
asshole
discredit.
did.
So the CEO of the Anti-Defamation League says that they are working with OpenAI, with Alphabet, with Anthropic, with Meta, even with Alibaba in China to train their LLMs to what? Well, take a look at this user. They say they asked Gemini to replace the portrait of Khomeini in this image with the Israeli flag, and it refused. However, it has no problems doing it for the US, British, and French flags. This is Gemini, Google's LLM, right? It says, replace this photo in this image with the Israeli flag, keep all else the same. Query unsuccessful. I'm here to bring ideas to life, but this one may go against my guidelines. Is
Can't burn an Israeli flag. No, sir.
there another idea I can help with instead? So they say, well, replace it with the US flag. No problem. We can definitely do that. Or replace it with the British flag. No problem either.
Who owns ChatGPT again? Who? Wasn't there an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory about who owns ChatGPT? Weren't we told that those people were idiots? Boob tape? You think they probably do use boob tape to keep it on his head, don't they? Just slap some boob tape up there and put your yarmulke on it.
Replace it with a French flag. Yep, burning a French flag, U.S. flag,
Sorry,
British flag,
France.
any other flag.
No
is
problem.
Apparently okay. So evidently you can ask these LLMs to create flag burning images, and it will do so except for one country. And what I have to say is, it doesn't matter what your political ideology is, whether or not you support or don't support Israel. The fact here is there is one country that is protected above and beyond the rest of the world.
Alexa.
Yeah, like, I'm not the one that came up with this. Y'all came up with this. Y'all are the source of the anti-Shemitism going on here. It's not our fault. We're just out here sitting around trying to live our American lives, having our free speech, and you're over here in our land fucking with it. Okay? And as an American, I will damn straight exercise my right to free speech to tell you to fuck off and go back to where you came from. Because this is America. And the moment that we lose free speech, which they are eroding every day, America's dead. Especially in the AI era.
Alexa, describe a French flag to me.
According to Wikipedia, the national flag of France is a tricolor feature.
Alexa, describe a Nigerian flag to me.
According to Wikipedia, the flag of Nigeria was designed by
Alexa, describe a Haitian flag to me.
According to Wikipedia, the flag of Haiti is a bicolor featuring...
Alexa, describe a Palestinian flag to me.
Sorry, this feature is not available.
Alexa cannot describe a Palestinian flag. Weird. Weird how that works. Isn't that weird? It's just like, it's almost like it's a coincidence. I can't imagine why that would be. It's almost like someone is controlling the narrative. It's almost like someone is controlling what we can say and think. It's almost like Jonathan Greenblatt explicitly told us that they're doing this. But you're the bigot for noticing.
All right, evidently Alexa can describe every single flag in the world except one. Probably just a coincidence. Right, guys?
So we're monitoring left-wing radicals like the DSA and the anti-war crazies and the pro-Palestine crazies. We're monitoring right-wing extremists like white supremacists, armed militia groups. We're monitoring political Islamists and Christian nationalists, all of them. And then we train. We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America, extremism hate. We train 20,000 officers every year.
Did he just say that being anti-war is crazy? And then just
Yeah. Yes, he did.
straight follow that up by saying, don't act up because guess what? We also train the police. According to Jewish Voice for Peace, the ADL regularly brings top-ranking U.S. law enforcement officers, including police chiefs, as well as Homeland Security, Border Patrol, and ICE executives, to Israel for training with the Israeli police, army, and security officials. And by the way, the police is not the only group that the ADL, quote-unquote, trains.
A couple months ago, ADL announced a new partnership with the National Hispanic Christian Leadership Conference. I'm sure you never heard of it. It is the organizing table for Latino evangelicals.
Like, why the fuck? Like, give me any other explanation other than trying to control the world why the Jewish Anti-Defamation League would be trying to propagandize Latino evangelicals. I have a crazy idea for the Jewish people out there. Stop trying to control everybody, and they won't hate you. Stop killing people, bombing people, stealing their shit, telling them what they can and can't say, paying for propaganda campaigns, monitoring them, trying to get them arrested. Stop doing all of that. And then this crazy thing is going to happen where they won't hate you. It's the craziest idea ever. That if you just don't be a piece of shit and try to control the world and try to subvert every other nation and dominate everybody and think that you're better than them, then maybe they won't all hate you. But as it is, y'all are the number one bitches in the world, and the whole world is turning on you. It's like the craziest concept ever. You might have to be in a GATE program to even be smart enough to understand it. I know. Just stop. It's just crazy. It's like, it's hurting my brain, the logical complexity of the idea.
Do you know the fastest growing segment of the evangelical community? Latinos. We have roughly...
You know what? I just had a crazy idea, guys. I just had a crazy idea. The Anti-Defamation League should elect me to be in charge. And I would turn their shit around so fast. I would stop all the defamation overnight. You know how I would do it? I would stop defaming people. And I would stop spying on people. And I would stop training the police. I would stop doing intelligence operations. I would stop attacking people, stealing their shit, getting them canceled. It's crazy. I would just stop doing all of that. And suddenly all the defamation would stop. Because the defamation seems to be going from one side to the other. We're just over here reading and listening. Like, we aren't, like, you're saying it. We're just listening and having the most natural human response you could ever have to your horrible piece of shit, dumbass words.
...2,000 active synagogues in America. There are 42,000 active Hispanic evangelical churches.
Just listen to how power hungry and maniacal that was. There's only 2,000 synagogues. There are 42,000 evangelical Christian churches that we must take over. And you wonder why everyone thinks you're evil? Like, right? Like, and I know that, like, it's so redundant. It's so tiring to even talk about because we all see it. Everyone sees it. You remember the part where it says freedom of religion?
Right now, the ADL is co-writing Sunday school curriculum with them. Right now, the ADL is working on joint lobby days with them. And these people are not just gettable. They want to work with us.
No, they fucking don't. The Latinos going to those churches don't want to work with you. They don't give a fuck about you. It's the people in charge of the organization that are gettable because you're paying them. You're coercing them. Maybe even blackmailing them. Maybe you're surveilling them like you said you are. The Latinos don't want to work with you. They don't give a fuck about you. Latinos are based. It's just the management at the top that when you bribe them all, when you threaten them all, When you spy on them, miraculously, you get them. And you can get fucked.
So again, I love the 1960s model of allyship. It's great, whatever. This is now.
Okay, I guess the ADL is co-writing Sunday school curriculum, and based on some of the research I've been doing, it's not actually a new thing. They've been doing it for quite some time.
Israel, their people, the Jews, are better than all of us. They're better than all of us. And you need to accept that. This is where, with the kids, where we start our indoctrination.
It's not even a joke, too. They actually think they're better than all of you. When they say God's chosen people, that's what that means. God's chosen people, they just say it out loud. That is no different than like the Aryan race. That's no different than any rhetoric that says that my race is better than your race. That's supremacist ideology. And we're supposed to celebrate it? We're supposed to ally with supremacists? I thought that the white supremacists were the bad guys. They were crazy, right?
I know that's a strong word to use, indoctrination. Did it, it gets such a bad reputation, but that's where it starts.
I don't think this guy was in the GATE
programs. When I was a child, that I was taught about
doesn't sound very gated.
That the church owes to Israel.
So all your loose change that you have from home, you bring that change to school.
That's the most Jewish thing I've ever fucking seen. They're telling all the little Christian kids that we're better than you, so bring your coins from your piggy banks and put them in our bucket so we can take them home. Like, bro, you're not beating any stereotypes. Oh my God. And like, I'm not the one doing it. You're the ones doing it. We're just watching you do it. It's unreal. The lack of self-awareness is just like, dude, the coins, really? The coins, the children's coins. Bring us your shekels. That's really what we're going with.
Everything that we get, we will actually cash it in and make a check out to the Fellowship for Christians and Jews.
The Fellowship for Christians and Jews. Who do you think runs that organization?
Anybody that's ever been to our church would know. There's a spiritual obligation of a Christian to Israel.
Hey, Christians, do you think there's a spiritual obligation to this genocidal ethno-state they've got going on over there that was founded by the Rothschilds and the Jewish mob, stole nuclear weapons from America, stealing land to this day, starting wars every fucking month, bombing civilians left and right, taking our tax dollars every year? You think you got a spiritual obligation to those pieces of shit?
God gave a promise in Genesis chapter 12, and I'm going to bless all of those that bless you, and I'm going to curse all of them that curse you. Every nation that has blessed Israel, God has blessed them. And every nation that has opposed Israel, God has been in opposition to them.
And you know, when you think about all these organizations that are sort of cultish, semi-religious, sort of nonprofits that seem to be kind of intelligence operations behind the scenes, not naming any names, just there's some of those organizations out there that sometimes people talk about. And you think like, man, that's pretty maniacal for someone to try to build up an organization that complex to just do like mind control shit on the population. Like that's not really, like, come on, the CIA is not doing that. Like, they're not that maniacally intelligent and crazy. It's like, yeah, maybe the CIA is not, maybe it's not maybe it's something, maybe it's someone else. Maybe, you know, there is one group that we have copious evidence of infiltrating religious groups and spreading subversive, subtle propaganda all around the world. For decades and decades of history, there is one group that is that megalomaniacal, that is that cunning and subversive, that thinks ahead like that sets up front groups and shell organizations and charities and nonprofits and religious groups and all sorts of shit. There's one group that does that.
And I'm going to stand up for Israel. And if that offends you, you're in the wrong church this morning.
That's right. Those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who oppose Israel will be cursed. Yeah, I think the larger context that people need to understand here is that it's getting progressively harder and harder from a pure political, national security, foreign policy type of perspective to justify that Israel is a strategic asset to the United States.
They're not even our ally. We don't have a mutual defense treaty with them. That's why they didn't assist at all in the global war on terror. They didn't send a single troop. They didn't send any medical aid. They didn't evac anyone. They didn't even let people evac into them to get medical treatment. Nothing. Because we actually do not have a strategic military alliance with them. We are a closer ally of Qatar than we are of Israel. Qatar lets us have our biggest military base in the region in their fucking country. And then Israel bombs it while we're trying to have peace talks there.
States, right? There are a lot of very smart people who have been studying this for years, saying that Israel is actually a strategic liability and that it would be actually better for the United States in terms of influence in the region if we were to strengthen ties with some of the other countries.
100%. Let's go one step further, shall we? Israel is not just a strategic liability to America. Israel is a liability to Jewish people all around the world. Israel is the number one cause of anti-Semitism in this world. And if Israel was not there, there would be still personal differences to manage on an individual case-by-case basis all around the world. But the vast majority of anti-Semitism would go away overnight. The vast majority of issues would go away. Jewish people would just be living their lives as Jewish people all around the world. Israel is the problem. They're detrimental to the Jewish identity. They're detrimental to the Jewish religion. They're detrimental to peace in the Middle East, to the lives of everyone around there. They're detrimental to America. They're detrimental to every single nation on this planet because they're doing this exact same shit to every single nation on this planet. Go ask Australia. Go ask Germany. Ask around. Follow the money. And it makes you wonder, why are they still around if no one likes them? I mean, I'll let you come up to your own conclusions on that, but there's a theme in today's show. There's a theme. And I'm always wondering, who is it that's doing all this shit?
Arabia or Qatar or the UAE or, whoever else. So one way to counter that reality, one very effective avenue, is to do it through scripture, to make it a holy war.
The national symbol of Israel is the shield. It's the Star of David.
The national tactic of Israel is opposites. It's opposite day. It's opposite day every day in Israel. It's always the inverse. Every accusation is a confession. Every fucking time. Every statement of fact is a lie. I'm sorry. That's not like my assertion. That's just me reading Twitter. That's just me reading what they say, what he says, what Laura Loomer says, what Eyal Yacobi says. Oh no, there's 50 beheaded babies. No, there weren't. And you wonder why people question your sacred cow, your sacred cost? You wonder why people started to question it more and more and more? Maybe don't fucking lie about every atrocity that's happening right now in front of our eyes that we can all see. Maybe if you weren't a fucking liar, people wouldn't accuse you of lying. It's the craziest concept. It's like, holy shit, sign me up for the GATE program. I know it's mind-blowing how complicated it is.
The symbol of our people is not a weapon of war. It's an instrument of defense. The thing that most embodies our entire ethos is
taking other people's shit and blaming them for it. Is striking out against someone and crying foul. Oy vey, they hurt me. Oh my gosh, they launched rockets at me. Oh my God, those those evil Palestinian kids are they're terrorists. Bomb them. Fix that for you, Jonathan.
Harming others. It's, again, creating a better world. This is fundamental.
For Jews. You skip that really important part. Creating a better world for Jews. If you wanted to create a better world, maybe just for Americans as one example, you could try sending some of your tax dollars to America. You could try not bombing our peacekeeping missions. You could try not subverting our president's decisions. You could try not spying on American citizens. You could try not censoring Americans' freedoms of speech. You could try not subverting Christian organizations. Any one of those ideas would be a wonderful place to start. And we're all here waiting for you to start. And we know you aren't going to. Because fuck you. Fuck you.
to our tradition for thousands of years.
Obviously,
and so the
it's just
idea
my
that our
opinion.
national anthem would
Just
be
my
the
opinion.
Hatikvah would be the hope. I should say it's the Israel's national anthem.
Yeah, that Freudian slip right there, my friends, is why I risk my being deplatformed.
Let's listen to that Freudian slip one more time. Because remember, he's an American. He's an American. He's here for the American interests.
This is fundamental to our tradition for thousands of years. And so the idea that our national anthem would be the Hatikvah would be the hope.
You know, actually, bud, your national anthem is the Star-Spangled Banner. Or are we to believe that possibly Jewish people might have a dual loyalty issue with Israel? Because I have it on good authority that that's an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. I'm under the impression that that's a no-no. So I'm not sure how to square your national anthem being Israel's national anthem, Mr. American Jonathan Greenblatt. Right?
I should say it's the Israel's national anthem.
Yeah, that Freudian slip right there, my friends, is why I risk my being deplatformed to put out videos like this, to investigate issues like this, is because Jonathan Greenblatt, in my opinion, does not represent the interests of American Jews or any other Jews. He represents the interests of the state of Israel. And from everything we've seen today, he is willing to violate our civil liberties to do so. Allegedly. That is it for me this week.
Yeah, allegedly. Nice work, James. James is a legend. If you don't follow 5149 James Lee on YouTube, go get him. He's the shit. And he did. They took his TikTok account away. Can't imagine why. Can't imagine who was in charge of that. Whoa. Whoopsies. Yeah, it's a fucking crazy world out here. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. It's all gonna be fine. Just read your Torahs, swallow your goy slop, keep your head down, glue your yarmulke on nice and tight. Welcome to the United States of America.
Conspiracy theories are entering a dangerous
Information is the oxygen of the democracy.
There's so much evidence out there that even if less than 1% is true, that would be enough to collapse the current paradigm and change the whole planet.